What's up, guys? This is Tyssassin, and welcome back to another episode. It is episode 7, and last time we did a bunch of stuff. We built some more iron farms in about 3 seconds, we went end city raiding, and for most of the episode we made some item streams. So we did go discover an ice spikes plains, spikes biome, ice of things, packed ice. I don't know what it's called. And yeah, in between episodes we didn't do too much. We put in a little bit more item streams down below me right here in the ground. And I put in some chests right over here. I did a little bit of tree chopping down, and we have all the chests except for the bottom layer in here that we kind of talked about last time. And yeah, I put in some decor out here, some really nice there we go, some nice trees. Yeah, what do you think? It looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah. A viewer named Ryan said, you know what you should do at spawn? You should put in some trees. And so I put some trees in. Just kidding. I've been chopping down an insane number of trees. How did that happen? I've been chopping down tons of trees because I need tons of chests. I have a few more, and I'm going to need a whole bunch more because we have to make hoppers for all the chests that I've already made. I've been putting together some materials for today's activity, which will be putting together this room and making it not look stone and dirt and sand and junk. So yeah, let's take a quick look at some of the stuff that we've been putting together here. Let me sort out my inventory real quick. So I've got a shulker box or two over here. I got some black concrete, which I'm going to use kind of behind stuff just for so that you don't see just stone. I've got some stone bricks and stairs and all that. I've also been smelting up some cracked stone brick. Yes, very nice. And I have some cobblestone, which will also be useful. But there are a few materials that I still need to gather. Do we have glass? Yeah, I have some glass as well, which is great, and I don't want that. So I need to collect some more wood, a lot more wood, which I'll take care of off camera here in just a minute. But I need to chop down all these trees, and that way we can make a ton of hoppers. And we're going to need to get some dark oak wood. I'll actually probably use some of this spruce wood. Ah, you glass. You will die. I need to go get some dark oak wood because we're going to use some of that for the decor downstairs. And then on top of that, we need to get some vines because I want to use some mossy stone bricks. And if I'm not mistaken, you can make those, I'm pretty sure. If you can't, then we're going to waste a little bit of my time today, which is what it is. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna probably be good. I think we need some gray glass as well, which I have some ink sacks, and give me those back. Thank you. I have some ink sacks, and I have some somewhere around here. I have some bone. I hope I have more bone than that. Maybe I have more bone. That might be all the bone I have, but that's okay. We're gonna put it in there, and then we'll be good. So for right now, let's go find a roofed forest. After we sleep. I know that there's one of these directions, a few 500 blocks or something away. So I just have to find it, and then we'll be back. Well, that looks like a roofed forest to me. I forgot to mention something in the prior clip there that I was going to mention. There's still dark leaves over the what were we in, a plains biome? Savanna. We're playing in Minecraft 1.12.2. That's right, we have updated. I waited for a day or so because I like to play with Optifine, not to necessarily speed anything up. My computer runs Minecraft just fine, but I enjoy playing with it and having some of the additional modifications that I can make using it. So I waited until that was updated, which based on the fact that it was a pretty small update, didn't take very long. So yeah, we're playing in 1.12.2. It's the update that changed the name of the game, the name change update. That's one of just a few changes. You can now throw a ender portal through, or ender pearl through another portal and not have it cause all sorts of issues, which I do all the time, and a couple other bug fixes, but nothing major. So I think they are still working on getting some pre-releases out for 1.13. I probably, just in case you're wondering, I probably won't play the snapshot versions in this world for the most part. maybe if they're pretty stable and I don't have to worry about anything, then maybe I will. But I do make backups of the world because, of course, I don't want to lose it. But you know, I've had some minor bad experiences with snapshots, so I try to avoid it if it's possible. So yeah, I'm gonna go collect some dark oak wood here, right here on the edge of the savanna, so I don't mar the forest too much, and I'll try to collect as many saplings as these trees will give me, and then we'll jump back to spawn. Actually, I forgot a couple of really key ingredients to our recipe, that is the storage room. Oh my goodness, if only I had some fish. So I need some vines to make some mossy, whatever you call it, mossy. Do you not get 2 of them when you what? Oh, I guess I have to do these individually. Anyways, I need to get some of this, and I grabbed some hardened clay as well because we're going to actually need some glazed terracotta as well. So just a little bit more ingredient grabbing, and then we're on our way. All right, guys, we got everything we need. What we need to do now is get it all in here. I grabbed some other random stuff as well, accidentally. So let's grab some of these, and let's see. Can I make something like that? Oh, I can. I think it's plenty. Cool. Let's toss that in there. So I figured you could do that. Let's see. And that's everything we need. Let's get down here and start the progress, or the process here of building out this room. So I have a design that I have in mind, and we'll see how it progresses. I think it'll be decent for me. Like I said, I'm not a big designer, so you know, bear with me here. So first couple things that we're gonna do, I'm gonna finish laying in the chests. The reason that I left the bottom out is because this is going to have black concrete in it. And basically the idea here is that if you can see through the chest, then you're gonna end up seeing black concrete. So obviously there's like a little gap, you know, right here, and so I don't want that little gap to be filled with, you know, stone and granite and dirt and blah, all that kind of stuff. So leave that gap there because, of course, the hoppers will go there, and then there's actually going to be a wall here. So I've already dug out a block behind here, so that way we can put in our wall, and the wall is going to also be made of black concrete. So this leaves a, you know, if you're looking through there, there's kind of nothingness, which is good. So I'll get in the chests and get in the black concrete underneath them in all of these areas, and then we're going to work on probably the floor first. So let me get a little bit of work done here. All right, the floor is dug out, and what I'd like to do is start with some lighting. I need to get rid of these torches. There will be none of that. So you can see I've got some holes in the floor here, and I've kind of laid out an area that should keep this place spawn proof. The last thing I would want is for a creeper to show up and blow up all of my chests. So we're gonna hopefully prevent that. So I've got these redstone lamps, and they're actually gonna be kind of hidden. So I mentioned earlier in the episode here that I wanted to grab some gray glass, and I forgot about that. So I have to go grab some glass and what have you. But all of these will be kind of hidden when you're walking around, you know, eye level. You'll not actually see them because you'll be up here and there'll be, you know, glass. But these ones here in the corners will be visible, and I think we'll actually highlight those a little bit with some stairs or something of that sort. So that way, you know, kind of where the room ends. And this area here is where you'll be escaping, as well as we'll actually be doing a second layer for some other storage later, and you'll actually be able to launch yourself up into this layer if you want to. So yeah, that's the beginning. And then kind of what I did is I just sort of started dotting around some cracked stone bricks to liven up the place a little bit. I like cracked stone bricks, so I used a decent amount of them, and we'll just kind of toss them around willy-nilly, just like that. And then from there, we're going to take some other materials, and I actually have some cobblestone. I'd like to use that a little bit, maybe near the cracked stone bricks, not as much as this other block. And then I'm going to do some polished andesite, not very much of it, So put one over here and maybe one right there. That's probably plenty. I have some mossy stone bricks, which I also like quite a bit. So we'll toss this around somewhat aimlessly. We'll put one right there. And yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill the rest in. Actually, we have 2 more blocks that we'll toss in here, but we'll fill the rest in with stone bricks. So we'll put some stone slabs in here. Just another kind of less noisy texture. And maybe one right here and maybe one over here. There we go. And then I'm going to take some stairs and just toss them around, and it's going to kind of break up the texture. I don't want one right here because it will, you'll be able to see that lamp easier, and that's something I'm trying to avoid actually. So let's toss one here and there, and one, nope, that's by the lamp. One right there, and one right there, and there we go. And then from there, we can actually start laying down the majority of the floor, which is going to be this stone brick texture. And so that'll provide a little bit of random depth there. And we'll go around and fill in the rest. And then really, once you're looking at it, if there's something that, there's too much stone brick in one particular area or what have you, need to break it up, you can always just change it. So this is sort of a, it's an underground iron storage. I wanted to bring the moss in because of the vines that are on your iron golems. And then, I think we'll look kind of like it's been here for a while, right? From here, and I'll finish the floor off camera here, but from here, we're going to actually take these stairs, and I want to make sure that I can easily access the bottom chest. So this is one of the easiest ways to do that. So I'll just kind of go along like this and then a little turn. And that way, when you're standing here, you can easily click in without having to kind of finagle your way over there. And then over here around this, I can go now, around this lamp, we're going to kind of have, this stair outline that kind of goes up to it. And I think actually let's bring this one more in. Sorry, I'm thinking about this as we go. So let's bring this to the lamp. I think that's going to look a lot better. So bring it like that and like that. There we go. And then on the other side, let's do one of these jobbers just like that. Yeah, that'll highlight that really nicely. And then here in the corner, we're going to grab some wood. And I think we're going to go with spruce wood in the corner. So that way we can have a nice outline for the chests. So bring that all the way up like that and all the way up like this. All the way up. And this should give you kind of an idea of what we're looking at here, this corner. Like I said, I'm going to put some gray glass here. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working with so far. So let me go ahead and finish the floor, and I'll get in the wood columns here and the stairs and all that. So and I'll go grab some gray glass. I have everything I need for that. So let me put in some of the key elements here first. That'll take me just a minute, and I'll bring you back. All right, the foundation is laid out, and I've got the floor done. I added some gray glass, which yeah, I mean, you can see that there's holes there, but you're not really seeing the redstone lamps. You get glimpses of them, so it doesn't come into the design at all, except for over here. So I'm going to do this corner last because my iron setup is over here at the moment, so I don't want to lose any iron. But I made an adjustment over here, so I'll show you really quickly what I've done. I'm going to take these out, and where did those go? I want that and that, and actually, yeah, I have that backwards. We're going to put it like this and like this, and like that, and like that. There we go. And so we're going to kind of frame around this area right here. I apparently don't know how to place stairs, but we're going to frame around here, and right here is going to be a bit of a focal point. So what we're going to do is we're going to place some of this fun stuff in here. I just need to grab some regular glass as well. I don't have a shovel on me. So we're gonna go, you know, just nuts here with the terracotta. How do you place this? There we go. That's the design I want. And then we're gonna grab some glass, and thanks to connected textures and all that, that looks pretty nice. So that's kind of what that's going to look like. And then over here in the corner, keep in mind that right here is going to be a wall. You know, there's black, or not black concrete, but I think it'll be more of this kind of stuff on the wall here. So right here in the corner, what we're going to do is we're going to put a redstone lamp. And like I said, you'll actually have a wall here, right? So you won't be able to see the redstone torch or anything. And this is actually going to be where the exit is. So right up there on that block right there, there's going to be a very, very simple ender pearl elevator. And then below this redstone lamp is actually going to slide out of the way in order to get up here. So I've got a design for that, just something I put together myself. It's not anything super exciting, but it will get you from the layer that will be below this up here in a fairly entertaining fashion. From there, we'll do the same things to all the other corners with the glass and the terracotta in each of these areas here. And then I want to start working on the top here. So let me grab something that's obvious. So we're going to go up here to the top of these chests, and we're going to put a stair on each of these blocks. So if you're not aware, a stair will not prevent a chest from opening, which is good. So we're going to go all the way across like that. And then on the front of this, we're going to put a half slab just right there on that level. And it's going to be super fun to place all these, but just like that. And then from there, we'll kind of flow it into the roof. So I'm going to go ahead and get stairs and slabs on the top of each of these. And I think I'll go ahead and add these in, get the walls over here in, and then we'll work on kind of the next step, which I think is going to be over here, which is kind of the highlighting feature. It's, you know, there's no way to differentiate this corner from any of the other ones, but this is going to be the corner where we'll see the iron come up and enter into the hopper system. So I've got to put together a little design for that I think looks pretty cool. All right, the ceiling is done, and I added a little bit of a flare here. This is my flare iron blocks. It's an iron storage system. Yeah. These side rooms are done, except for I'm going to do a little bit of this design here to the wall, and I'm going to add in the ender pearl elevators. Can I speak today? Okay. So yeah, these are all done. And then the next big project I've kind of started, we're going to do the item elevator here. So one of the things that's going to happen, there's going to be like a button right there that lets you into a room that will have poppies. So I've got a little Impulse SV item sorter right there, and we're gonna get our items, our hopper chain going, and basically we're gonna bring it out from here, and it's gonna go right to the center of this little cross. And I have glass so that way we can see the items come up, and I've got redstone lamps here to kind of light up the area. We're actually going to take that one out, but that's okay. And yeah, basically now I got to craft a whole bunch of hoppers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and yeah, that's pretty much all the iron I have, which is a bummer, but it must be done. So this is kind of where the iron's going to go for now. So let's grab some of these hoppers here, and I'll show you kind of what we're doing. So this is the filter, and basically we're going to bring this guy over here, right? And I'm going to put droppers on top of all these because I like to reduce lag in any way I can. So we'll definitely do that. And we're going to bring this all the way over and fall down, of course. And basically we're going to create a little cross at the top too. I don't trust that these items aren't going to get stuck on each other and despawn and that whole wonderful thing. So a little bit like that, and then like that, and like that. There we go. And that's not a shovel. And there we go. So that's going to be the items, or excuse me, the actual hopper chain. And all I have to do now is bring that over to here. So I've already kind of started that, and I just got to connect this guy right here up. And of course, there's not enough room. So yeah, we'll have this little kind of secret storage area here, so I can get red dye whenever I want, and I don't have to worry about the poppies ending up in our other storage system. So that's good to go. So that's all set up. I probably won't decorate this room for right now. I may never decorate it. I will, however, probably put a piston door in here so that way it's kind of hidden a little bit. I don't want it to, a door to mess with the aesthetic of the actual storage room. And I'm out of stone. So yeah, let me get the glass in here now that I got the hoppers going. I've already got my first set of hoppers. So this chest here will begin to fill up with whatever iron we have. All right, so the item elevator is working, and yeah, I got a little carried away, and we're pretty much done. So let me show you around a little bit. We got our item elevator here. The hoppers are going to pull that into, actually goes through this room that I put together. So hoppers go back, and then behind here there's that item filter that we put in. I haven't put in the rest of the hoppers yet, but this is all set to do our poppy filtering. So that's good. There's probably way too much. Yeah, too much storage for poppies. But I kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll cut out a couple rows of chests. But a little hidden room that you take damage in. But good news is you can't see it, and that's kind of the whole point there. So didn't want to just throw them away. I really like this little lit up item elevator. I think I'll do that in another build sometime. So, and then of course you got our chests in here, and this guy's filling up with some iron, which is really good because we actually have only finished the hoppers here. I put the black concrete in there as well, so that's set up. But like for example, this area here is not done yet. So once I have a little bit more iron and I can put in all the rest of the hoppers, I'll do that and finish the black concrete. You can kind of see why I did that. So if you look back here, there's black concrete there, but if you look over here, you can clearly see, and even if there was hoppers there, you could clearly see that sand. So that won't be the case once I have enough iron for some more hoppers. I've also put in, a little bit different decor in these corners, so that's all set up. And is it nighttime? That's all right. We'll chance it. I put in our elevators there, so all you do is you just throw in an ender pearl. There's a ladder there, so you hold forward and out you go. And that's in 3 corners. So the one with an item elevator, there's no carpet over there because there's no elevator. So I'll cover up those carpets with some grass and something else, so that way it's a little bit more hidden, just not a carpet in the middle of the field. Once I build my second level, like I said, this redstone lamp is actually going to have a piston behind it that retracts it, and you'll be kind of launched up, and this will push back out just in time for you to kind of hit the ground, and you'll be on this level. And then of course, if you wanted to, you could then throw your ender pearl up and get to the surface. And yeah, I think this is done for now. I'm gonna probably do some work on these hoppers once I have some iron, but otherwise this is it. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what your opinion is of my design. If there's something that you think I can do to tweak it or improve it or what have you, let me know. But I think it's all right for a storage room that you're really not going to see very much. It's worked out quite well. So yeah, I think for now we're going to call it an episode. It's been a good one. I'm fairly proud of myself. I think this looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm not much of a builder, so hold forward. There we go. So yeah, I think for now, I think we'll call it. If you enjoy the episode, leave it a like. And subscribe if you're new. I'd love to see you guys subscribe and get comments from you and everything too. So let me know what you think of the storage room, and if you have any opinions on what you'd like to see next, let me know. But otherwise, next episode we're going to work on the base. That's right, the base that doesn't exist yet. Dive. I've got some plans to get started with that and kind of reveal where that's going to go. So I think it'll be a pretty great episode, and we're also going to build something pretty big that I need. Get out of here, zombie. I'm running around doing my outro. But yeah, otherwise, guys, thanks for watching the episode. We'll see you next time. This has been Tyssassin, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Across town in this less than fashionable cubbyhole of the San Francisco Examiner, these editors are programming today's copy of the paper into that same Ohio computer.